Greetings, cosmic voyagers, and welcome back to the channel where we unravel the sun's mysteries and their powerful whispers here on Earth. I'm your guide through the mesmerizing, sometimes menacing, dance of space weather. As we peer into the solar forecast for the coming week, a palpable tension hangs in the cosmic winds. The sun, our life-giver, is also a tempestuous giant, and its moods directly shape our week ahead. Intriguing hook. This week, our beloved sun is preparing a series of intriguing geomagnetic surprises for Earth. We are bracing for significant solar wind influences that will stir our planet's magnetic shield. An invisible wave is already travelling through space, destined to clash with our world, bringing with it a dynamic and potentially challenging geomagnetic environment. General forecast for the week. Prepare yourselves, because the week of January 19th to January 25th, 2026, promises to be a tale of two halves, an intense beginning followed by a welcome period of calm. We anticipate a moderate to active geomagnetic week, characterized by an initial surge of activity that will test our planetary defenses, particularly at the start. The sun, though past its peak activity for solar cycle 25, remains highly dynamic, sending out high-speed streams from coronal holes that are the primary drivers of this week's forecast. While we don't foresee extreme catastrophic events this time, the initial days will certainly bring noticeable geomagnetic disturbances, creating a noticeable impact before conditions settle down towards the weekend. Scientific primer. Unpacking the cosmic fury. Before we dive into the daily breakdown, let's quickly demystify what exactly a magnetic storm is and where these cosmic tremors originate. Simply put, a magnetic storm, or geomagnetic storm, is a major disturbance of Earth's magnetosphere that occurs when there is a very efficient exchange of energy from the solar wind into the space environment surrounding Earth. These storms primarily stem from three solar phenomena: solar flares, intense bursts of radiation from the sun's surface, travelling at the speed of light. While they don't directly cause geomagnetic storms, they can accompany events that do. Coronal mass ejections, CMEs. These are massive eruptions of plasma and magnetic field from the sun's corona. If directed towards Earth, a CME can hit our magnetosphere, compressing it and injecting energy, leading to a storm. Think of it like a cosmic tsunami. Coronal holes. These are regions in the sun's upper atmosphere where the magnetic field lines open into space, allowing high-speed solar wind streams to escape. When these streams sweep past Earth, they can cause prolonged, but often less intense, geomagnetic disturbances. For this week, these high-speed streams from recurrent coronal holes are a significant factor. To measure the strength of these storms, scientists use the KP index, a global measure of geomagnetic activity on a scale from 0 to 9. A KP of 0 to 2 indicates very quiet conditions, 3 to 4 is unsettled to active, and KP 5 and above signifies a geomagnetic storm. These storms are then categorized into G levels, from G1, minor, to G5, extreme, directly corresponding to the KP index. For example, a KP5 means a G1 minor storm, while a KP9 is a G5 extreme storm. Sight 5. Third tool output. Understanding these scales helps us gauge the potential impact, transforming abstract numbers into concrete insights about how our planet will react. Calendar of magnetic storms for the week, January 19th to January 25th, 2026. Now, let's plot our course through the week, day by day, charting the geomagnetic currents that await us. The forecast indicates a dynamic start, transitioning to a more serene end. Monday, January 19th, the storm arrives, KP5, G1 minor storm. The week kicks off with a significant uptick in geomagnetic activity. We are entering a period of a G1 minor geomagnetic storm, with the KP index expected to reach 5. This surge is likely driven by the continued influence of a high-speed solar wind stream emanating from a coronal hole, or possibly residual effects from earlier solar disturbances. This is not a day for complacency. sensitive individuals may begin to feel the effects, while minor fluctuations in power grids and satellite communications could be observed, particularly at higher latitudes. This marks the beginning of our most active period. Tuesday, January 20th, holding steady in the storm, KP5, G1- storm. The geomagnetic storm conditions persist into Tuesday, maintaining a KP index of 5, signifying another G1- storm. This indicates a sustained period of increased solar wind interaction with our magnetosphere. It's a continuation of the cosmic weather system that began on Monday. For those sensitive to space weather, symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating might be more pronounced. Technology, while generally resilient to G1 storms, might still experience minor glitches, affecting GPS accuracy or shortwave radio communications. The Earth's magnetic field will be working overtime, continuously deflecting the incoming stream of charged particles. Wednesday, January 21st, shifting sands, KP3, unsettled conditions. As we move into midweek, there's a noticeable, yet not complete, retreat of the solar winds. The KP index is forecast to drop to 3. This means we transition from storm conditions to unsettled geomagnetic activity. While far less intense than the preceding days, this isn't a return to absolute calm. The residual energy and lingering effects of the previous solar stream will still be felt. This day represents a crucial pivot, a slow easing of the cosmic pressure, allowing our planet's magnetic field to begin its recovery. Thursday, January 22nd, lingering echoes, KP3, unsettled conditions. Thursday sees a continuation of the unsettled conditions, with the KP index holding at 3. The solar wind is still active, but its direct impact is diminished. This unsettled status means minor, intermittent disturbances are still possible, though unlikely to cause significant widespread issues. Think of it as the aftershocks of a larger event, a gentle hum rather than a roar. For many, this day will feel much calmer than the beginning of the week, but those particularly sensitive might still notice subtle shifts in their well-being. Friday, January 23rd, the return to quiet, KP2, quiet conditions. Finally, a much-anticipated calm descends upon our magnetosphere. The KP index is predicted to drop to 2, indicating largely quiet geomagnetic conditions. This marks the beginning of a peaceful cosmic weekend. The high-speed solar wind stream has likely passed, allowing Earth's magnetic field to stabilize. This is our first window of tranquility for the week, a chance for both Earth and its inhabitants to find respite from the sun's energetic outbursts. Saturday, January 24th, a weekend of serenity, KP2, quiet conditions. Saturday continues the trend of geomagnetic serenity, with the KP index remaining at a quiet 2. Enjoy the calm. This is a period where the sun's influence on Earth's magnetic field is minimal. For aurora chasers, activity will be confined to extreme high latitudes, far from where most of us reside. This quiet period offers a chance to recharge and experience minimal impact from space weather. Sunday, January 25th, peaceful closure, KP2, quiet conditions. Our week concludes on a tranquil note, with Sunday also seeing KP2 and quiet conditions. It's a pleasant end to a week that began with a bang. This sustained period of low geomagnetic activity provides a stable environment, ensuring that the planet and its systems are largely undisturbed by the sun's distant rumblings. The cosmic storm has passed, leaving behind clear skies, at least for now. The most dangerous days of the week, without a doubt, Monday, January 19th, and Tuesday, January 20th, stand out as the most active and potentially impactful days, both reaching KP5 or G1- geomagnetic storm levels. These days carry the highest likelihood of affecting sensitive technology and individuals. Following this, Wednesday and Thursday, though unsettled with KP3, are significantly less intense, while the weekend offers a welcome return to quiet. Possible consequences: when the sun's fury reaches Earth. Even a G1 minor storm, while not catastrophic, can have tangible effects both on Earth and on us. Understanding these helps us better prepare. For us, the meteosensitive. During periods of increased geomagnetic activity, many people report feeling a variety of symptoms. These often include headaches, migraines, fatigue, irritability, and general malaise. Sleep patterns can be disturbed, leading to insomnia or restless nights. Individuals with pre-existing cardiovascular conditions or high blood pressure might experience fluctuations in their blood pressure. It's as if our bodies, finely tuned to Earth's own magnetic field, react to the sudden cosmic jolt, leading to subtle yet uncomfortable physiological responses. For technology, while G1 storms are generally benign for most critical infrastructure, some systems can experience minor disturbances. GPS and satellite navigation systems might see a slight degradation in accuracy or occasional signal loss, particularly at higher latitudes. Shortwave radio communications can be affected, leading to temporary blackouts or increased noise. Power grids can experience minor induced currents, but large-scale blackouts are highly unlikely at this storm level. Furthermore, for those in northern regions, the increased KP levels mean a heightened chance of seeing the stunning Aurora Borealis. Sight. 3. Second tool output. A beautiful side effect of Earth's magnetic defense system glowing under cosmic bombardment. Practical recommendations: navigating the cosmic storms. Knowledge is power and preparation is key. Here are some practical recommendations to help you navigate the geomagnetic fluctuations of the coming week. For your health and well-being: 1. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially on Monday and Tuesday. Dehydration can exacerbate many symptoms. 2. Prioritize sleep. Aim for at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule. A well-rested body is better equipped to handle stress. 3. Lighten your load. Opt for lighter meals. Reduce alcohol and caffeine intake, particularly during the storm peaks. Heavy foods can put additional strain on your system. 4. Manage stress. Engage in calming activities like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or gentle walks. Minimize stressful situations where possible. 5. Listen to your body. If you feel unwell, don't push yourself. Take breaks, rest, and consult a doctor if symptoms are severe or persistent. 6. Spend time outdoors. Carefully. While being outdoors can be beneficial, avoid strenuous activities during peak storm times if you are sensitive. Gentle outdoor activity during the calmer days can be very restorative. For your technology and daily life: 1. Monitor updates. Keep an eye on space weather forecasts from reliable sources like NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center, as conditions can change rapidly. 2. GPS awareness. If you rely heavily on GPS for navigation, be aware of potential minor inaccuracies on Monday and Tuesday. Consider having a backup map or route plan. 3. Charge devices. Ensure essential electronic devices are fully charged, especially if you live in areas prone to minor power fluctuations, though significant outages are not expected. 4. Radio users. Shortwave. Radio operators should anticipate potential communication disruptions, particularly at higher latitudes. Important warning plus farewell. The Sun is a dynamic star, and space weather forecasts, while increasingly accurate, are always subject to change. New solar flares or unexpected coronal mass ejections could alter this outlook. Stay informed, stay prepared, and remember that our planet has faced countless solar storms throughout its history. It's a testament to the resilience of Earth and its magnetic shield. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the cosmic forecast. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the mesmerizing world of space weather. Until next time, keep looking up and stay safe out there in the cosmic currents.